Happy Easter. He is risen. He is risen indeed. What a beautiful day. Now that we're home from church, I'm going to spend a little bit of time out of my garden. I have some plants that I want to plant out. It is time. I planted a test tomato the other day. It's doing just fine, so I know that the rest of them will do just fine too. My mystery plant, as if you've been following my videos, you know that I finally decided it really is a pepper, and it really has a pepper on it. I don't know what kind of a pepper it's going to be, but it's a pepper. I still have a few things to plant out, mostly peppers. That's a celery, and a few brassicas still that I haven't planted out. And I actually don't have all of my tomatoes planted out. I'm going to have to decide where I'm going to put them. Okay, this bed I have tomatoes and peppers, and I'm going to put a few more peppers in the front here. These are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like 8 more tomatoes I have to decide where I'm going to put. And then that's some holy basil and some, if I remember right, it's a spinach. I have a couple of kind of poorly looking cucumbers, which hopefully do better once I plant them out. And that area over there is mostly, well, in the back is peas, which haven't sprouted yet. Put some Armenian cucumbers in the very back, and then some tomatoes, and in the front some peppers. I have, where'd I put it? Right there, in the pot. I have a tomato, but I don't have it labeled, so I don't know what kind of a tomato is. It looks small right now, so maybe it's a small tomato. Because my beefsteaks and my vernassagi, or however you say that, all got pretty big. I planted them all pretty much at the same time. And this pot over here, I put a tiny Tim, and it wasn't looking very good either. So I don't know how much more I'll do today, because I'm kind of tuckered out a little bit. But tomorrow and the next day are supposed to be really nice, and then Wednesday's supposed to cool down to mid-60s. So that should be a good day for gardening. Actually, it won't be so miserably hot. Well, miserably hot just because I'm not used to it yet. I don't know how hot it got today. I'm guessing I got it near 70. And I know on Tuesday, I think, it's supposed to be 75. Tomorrow's supposed to be 70. So, got some good weather on the way. And stuff that's still looking good. My onions, for some reason, they kind of don't like to be covered up by the dirt. They kind of pop themselves out, but they seem to be growing in the roots. The Walla Wallas look good. The lettuce is looking way better than it did when I planted that red one. It looks good. I even plucked a leaf off of it today. It stuck it in my mouth. And the other one that was looking poorly yesterday, or whenever I planted it, is looking pretty good too. So last year's cabbage and last year's kale going to seed, but that's okay. My herbs are all coming back, except for the parsley that was in the middle, but like I told you a few days ago, I've got a bunch of parsley over by the steps. So it's looking good. I haven't checked on the worms today. I'll wait till tomorrow, and I've got some food scraps I need to throw in there. So I think I'll call it good for today. And I'm just going to leave those plants out here. And since part of those are beefsteaks and I've got them labeled, I think I might join that beefsteak contest just for the heck of it. Nothing I grow ever gets to be the biggest, so. But it will be fun to see how the competition's doing. So go to Callie Kim's channel or The Rusted Gardener or Roots and Refuge Farm. Those will all tell you about the contest. There's 2 sections. There's those 3 are competing against each other, and then there's everybody else is competing against everybody else. So, like I said, that's going to be it for today. So I'm glad that you came along with me on my little adventure out of my garden. My garden, as you can see, is not very big. I have some area out on what we call the mound that I'm going to plant some things in, but a few annuals, mostly perennials out there, so that will, I'm trying to outgrow the weeds. And then some areas along the fence in a couple of spots where I'm going to plant some things too. And I'll plant out tomorrow and the next day. Hopefully I'll get everything else that I have grown indoors planted out, except for the things that I still have indoors that I just planted a couple days ago that haven't germinated yet. And then I need to start direct sowing. I noticed finally the spinach that I direct sowed is starting to pop through enough that I can tell that that's what it is. Well, I hope you all have a happy Easter. Don't forget the reason why we have Easter. May the good Lord richly bless you as you get out in your garden and get your fingers dirty, or you just sit back and watch YouTube videos about gardening. Either way, I appreciate you coming along. And we'll see you on the next video. God bless.